just sleep on the
seen one
floor?
this big before, and
Where are you from?
and no forest.
Just sit down.
She's from Stevie.
Would I recognize that?
I'm sorry, why can't?
Would I recognize when she said no forest?
Oh, Anno Forest.
Yeah,
Where's that?
it's the big forest right north of Thumb. You guys would have been familiar with that. It's a
Okay.
pretty big landmark.
The very nondescript.
Yeah,
saying
it
that's where I'm
covers a massive
It's like saying
area.
you're from North America.
It's like, hey, where are you from? They're like, West Coast. You're like, cool.
What's West Coast?
I'm just gonna stare at her and I'm gonna take my staff and try to poke her eye. My good old changeling test.
Oh, that's a
If they
valid idea.
don't
That
puff up, they're not weirdos.
They have some very odd customs.
So that's just to make sure that you're not a changeling. We can trust you this way.
Not,
I'll
I'm
let
not
him
sure
poke.
why changelings are not trustworthy. I'm Eladrin. I guess you're a type of what you call elves. I say I'm from the Anno Forest, but I spend most of my time in the Feywild.
I think you could probably stop poking her eye if she hasn't turned into goo. Or whatever the changelings do.
Put her in the van.
The last time we did that, it ended
Horribly.
But it showed off that they were changelings.
basically how long she can hold her breath. I don't know, she's made me 2 flowers. Which granted you gave me squid ink. So at the moment, I trust her.
Are you really trying to balance our relations with us?
I mean, have you ever made me a
Are we
flower?
in competition?
I'm saying trust-wise. No, that's insulting. I apologise. I trust you more than I trust her. But I don't distrust her. You killed goblins for her.
I killed goblins for us.
We stopped.
You were passing by, and you're like, I was like, goblins, and then it's
I
like,
feel like
I
it's a-
kill one.
I feel like as a pacifist here, I'm making a valid point.
The last time we had things near us, and when our friend that we all know somehow shot one of them, they opened up a portal that then killed everyone.
It's still yet to be proven. I don't remember any of that.
And the portal's name was Kellen.
I just wanted to make sure that we stay ahead of such events in the future.
I guess it's a valid point. Alright. He gets to poke you in the eye one more time. And then no more poking him in the eye. Because it's the best story.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess she's fine.
She didn't turn
Do
into
you
a fish.
trust me now?
No, but I
Then
trust
why
you
did
not to
you
change things.
poke my eye?
Try making him a flower. It worked on me.
Well, it seems like his trust language is to poke in the eye, so perhaps I should poke in the eye. And I take my spear.
And he dies.
Oh no!
Make an attack roll.
You better change him to an eel.
18.
Uh-oh. That hit.
She's 9. What are you gonna
Get poked in the eye by a spear.
Does he lose an eye?
do? I'm like a jellyfish bell, right?
You've got a helmet on. It's a
Yeah.
protective helmet. So it like
Clang.
it. So when she goes to poke you in the eye, it kind of like scrapes off of it, but it does leave like a
I'll poke
scratch.
the non-pokey side of the spear.
Non-pokey side while using the metal.
I was gonna have it like permanently like scratched like, out the glass.
That is so annoying. He wears glasses.
My eyes are always gonna be crossed now.
Always gonna see it.
Here's a scratch, and it's like right in front of one of them.
That's the worst.
I guess that means I trust you now.
I'm mending.
so lucky Colf isn't here, because he would have just like,
Yep. I'm casting mending, just glare down.
Or go
Yeah, so are you guys
You would've stabbed
going
someone.
to one of the inns
Probably
to
you.
secure lodging? What's
He
going on?
probably would have stabbed you or the same.
Probably
Or
not
me.
a good, probably a good
Closest
idea.
one.
Probably a
No,
good
yeah, not
idea.
yet.
Some of these seem rather undertowed, though. But we probably could not get a better one within a reasonable distance from the dock.
Is the rest of the crew that came like around us, or are they just gone?
They're not with you. They vouched for you, and then they kind of left.
Do we know where they went or like what they did? Were they just like, all right, peace out?
Did they go to take us
They
to the ship?
they would have
Oh,
told
yes.
you they were going and looking for a place to stay.
Okay. Well, and they were gonna go get.
Because I mean, the ship is like heavily damaged. It's going to be in port.
it's
It's
gonna be a
all
while.
fixed. So
Well, I guess we're gonna be here for a while.
Well, best that we do find a place that we can stay for a while.
Can
I
I
guess
be
you're gonna
watched?
take along. You got anywhere else to be?
Didn't you just learn your
No,
lesson about
I'm-
staying up all night?
I just came here to find the
Oh,
owner
yeah?
of this dagger, and
Can I see it?
business is done.
Actually, not dagger. Is it yours?
No, I'm trying to find the owner of it.
Oh, that was a test. Test. So if you'd said it was yours, then I would have thought that you were the owner. Can I have it?
Are you the owner?
No, but if you give it to me, I will be. And then I can answer
No,
your question.
I don't think you don't look like the person that owned it.
Oh, so you know who owned it.
Yeah, and it's not a special dagger. It's nicer than your ordinary dagger,
Yeah, it looks nice.
but it's not like a very distinctive one.
So it's an above average.
Yeah, it was like
It's like
something.
a 7.
Yeah, it's like something somebody personalized and gave it to you as a gift.
Has it got
So-
a name on it?
you've got common daggers that I'm sure everybody has in their backpack. You've got this nice dagger, and you've got Landon's magic dagger. It's actually a very, very nice looking dagger.
Nifron?
Nephron.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you want to hang out, maybe we can help you find who owns it.
I think you appreciate it.
Definitely made out of metal.
It's not like we're doing anything else while we're waiting for the ship to get in the dock. Could teach you to paint. If you teach me how to make flowers, I can paint them.
That sounds like a fair trade.
So what kind of inn are you looking for?
Oh yeah, I guess you should
I
do that.
fancy it.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think that they'll pay for it if we get it again? We tell them that we booked it for them.
It's a paint them.
That it's.
I mean, I'm gonna want to find an inn that's a little more upscale. That's what I'm used to.
Motel 6. Carlton.
Yeah.
Like, where are we falling in the category?
I mean,
Taj
nothing,
Mahal.
nothing below a Hilton.
Best Western, maybe.
Best Western on the bad day.
Like, he's like, I usually stay in embassies and palaces.
Where's the Bellagio?
Without
have
an
4 diamonds, I'm not
Airbnb,
going.
I've heard of those. You find a nice town folk, rent out their extra house, stay in their barn.
Do you have any of those Airbnb things?
Are those in the sky?
So, yeah, after a little while, you find a reasonable looking inn. It's a little bit farther away from the dock. There was a lot more seedier looking, like not that they were run down, but you could tell that this is probably a place you can rent by the hour. And then the farther you get into the city, the more upscale inns you have. A lot of more of these permanent shop-looking buildings that are around it. More of like a city center vibe that has some nice lodging. One of the medium ones that you go to, it's just a silver per night that they're going to charge you per room. 2 beds per room. So, however you want to bunk up inside of the room. And if you're getting them for the Sowerich family.
It's not like we need to get them a room if they're not here.
We also don't know when they're gonna come by. So we'll probably want to always check on vacancies.
Yeah, that's a valid point. Keep it open.
Well, I will be taking a room. I don't know about what your situations are.
I could teach you how to paint, and you could teach me how to make a flower.
Yeah, sounds good.
You want to poke me in the eye?
Is that your custom as well?
No, but I thought it might make you feel more comfortable. It makes sense, but I don't actually want you to poke me in the
I
eye.
already know you enough to change things.
No, I
Seem
like
like
you.
the polite action to do.
So you guys take a room?
Yeah, we took 2
2
rooms.
rooms.
Can I go onto the top of the roof on
Is
the
he still with
end,
us?
and then
Yeah, so
walk
he doesn't have
to
a room
top?
I gotta
And
forgot
then
whether or not he
you
just
can
followed
what's
us.
happening in the
He's
group.
just like the guy behind us the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
Are you
anybody need to get
Are
shot?
you paying attention to what's going on? How many
You
rooms
are
are we
in a
getting?
room. That one's in a room. Where are you going?
Do you want
Into a
to-
room.
Do you want to room with the jellyfish, or do you want to room it on your own?
All right. There you go. So, silver off for everybody who has their own individual room.
How much gold did you say? Or how much silver is worth?
What's over?
10 silver
I'll pay
equals
for a
1
room.
Yeah, that's 10 to 1.
Right, I'll pay for a room.
How do I get out a silver?
She doesn't understand customs rules. She hasn't seen.
I get the sense that she's not from
Look at your
around here.
inventory.
Or
I'm
She
in
might
my
have amnesia.
inventory.
You see where your money is?
You might be on.
Oh, I forgot to pay for fish.
remember much, but I've heard that it's something
I
similar.
forgot to pay for my fish.
So in the common room,
I'll find see what I can find out. Teach you how to
they
paint.
have classic common room kind of stuff. You know, they've got some tables set out. You can order a meal, but they have a bulletin board that is absolutely plastered with papers, just
What is a bulletin board?
covered.
Like a chalkboard kind of, in a way.
Well, it's
Like a
what you
board on
can
the
hang
wall.
up stuff. Like a cork board.
Is this the list that's ran by
Put cracks in
Craig?
it.
This is where you can buy couches. You can get free furniture.
I heard Craig has a very wide, vast network.
So this is Craig's list.
Craigslist. It's more like a bay. eBay.
What is a lunchroom?
I don't know. Seems like a offer above this one.
Yes.
No.
Very favorable. So are you guys looking at the bulletin board?
Look at Craigslist.
As you guys are looking through this, it is just a bunch of have you seen this person? Missing person, missing person, missing person.
Could I sell my...
There are a few people that are having their morning meal at a table. Probably about 4 people scattered around the room eating their morning meal. And just got to be about 20 different missing person flyers on this bulletin board.
Could I sell meat from for 1 platinum?
Whoa.
Well, you have to find a shop to sell it to, or are you gonna try to sell it to one of the random people here? You go
Sell
walk
on
up to some
Craigslist.
random dude and be like, "Buy my knife."
My knife or die. It's her
I want
first
to watch
money.
him sell this because this is gonna be hilarious.
Walk into a weaponry, just say, "Hey, buy my knife, or I'll slit your frickin' throat."
No, no,
dude."
I
Buy my
want him
knife
to-
and I'll slit your throat.
I want him to legitimately try to sell the knife
Okay.
and have money exchange. I want to watch this.
Oh, this is gonna be
Because I know what
hilarious.
knife's gonna do afterwards.
Here, take my
I think we
knife.
found an infinite
Bah!
mini glitch.
So what are you doing?
Is there an armory nearby?
There's several shops around.
Can I go to an armory and then sell my Nephron for 1 platinum?
There's a we'll say a pawnbroker across
What is
the.
a pawnbroker?
A pawn shop.
It's a place where you can go and buy and sell things.
Can I sell my
Trent sells-
Nephron for 1 platinum?
So you go over to across the way. Anybody going with him?
Everyone.
Now I'm teaching how to paint.
Yeah, I'm looking at the missing person, so I'm not watching this, but I do want to know what happens.
All right. So Landon, you cross the street and you see a pawn shop, and you go inside, and there's a gentleman behind the counter.
Wait, can I persuade him?
You gotta meet him
the
first.
shop first.
You just walked in, and the guy said,
You're gonna want this.
I'm gonna persuade you.
Walk into a pawn shop.
the guy says, how can I be of service?
Now can I persuade him?
You
Well,
haven't
have
even.
to ask him.
He's asking you what are you doing in my shop?
He just raises his eyebrows.
What get up guy here, yeah?
So tell him why you're in the shop.
I want to sell a Nephron for,
You actually don't know its name is Nifron.
oh, I want to sell a very magical dagger for 1 platinum.
You telling me you got a magic dagger you want to sell for platinum, huh?
And every time I throw it, it comes back to me, then it ends onto my belt again.
Ah, that is a pretty nifty dagger. Tell you what, if it does what you say it does, it'll definitely be worth a platinum. Can I see the dagger that you got?
I can throw the dagger up in the air to prove it.
Can I just take a look at it? I want to see what we're looking at yet.
Sure. Now
And
give it to him.
like he pulls a wand out from under his countertop, and he's like, "Do you mind if I detect magic on this thing?
Sure.
Just want to make sure we're all on the up and up here." And so he uses it. It's a wand of detect magic, and to him it glows, and yeah, he could tell that it is magic. And he's like, you definitely do have a magic dagger here. It's a really nice looking dagger. This dagger is a platinum wrapped hilt with emerald set in the
Which was more? What's
What?
more? The dagger or a platinum?
the dagger is worth well more than a platinum.
Okay.
There
I'll
is
do it for 5 platinum.
hold on, let me finish. There is an emerald set in the hilt, and along the cross guard on it, there are rubies set into it. It is just absolutely gaudy to look at.
Okay, I'll
is-
sell for 5 platinum.
And it has a very nice, straight, very sharp
Wait, no,
Damascus
3
blade.
platinum.
And this guy is looking at it, he's like, I'll give you a platinum for it, no questions asked.
How about 3 platinum?
You said a platinum, my friend. And so he's like looking at it through like a jeweler's hoop, like checking out to see if this emerald's real, if this is in fact platinum on the hilt. And as he's looking at it, the dagger vanishes and is back at your side.
And I say, see, it's magic.
He's like, no doubt, I used detect magic on it. I can tell that it's magic.
And I tried to make.
Okay,
Make
you're
it
playing
into-
hardball. I'll give you 3 platinum for it. No problem.
It's 10 platinum now, buddy.
Like, give me the dagger. I give you the 3 platinum.
I think I let you touch the handle and then grab it to make sure it stays in the.
So you're grabbing the blade and you're offering him the handle.
Yeah.
So he goes and he tries to take it from you, and it will not come out of your hand.
Can I let go?
You let go, and it is back on your belt.
You should have just sold
Something
it. You
it's like,
should have
don't
set it on
take
the
off-
table
it's
and
like
take the
thing
3
from
platinum.
Click, where it's like, if you don't have any other clothes, where's it gonna go? Go, I got one more pocket.
Landon, what
What?
you should do is you should give it to him, not let him touch it, sell him 3 platinum, and leave, and then he'll come back to your belt.
I put it on the table and
Yeah, a
grab
couple
the
of
platinum.
he hasn't even given you the platinum yet.
Wait.
You put it on the table, a couple seconds later, it disappears and it's back at your
His
side.
or mine?
At your side. It's like, I don't think I'm interested in this dagger very much anymore. It looks like it is very attached to you, and I'm not in the business of buying things that magically find their way back to their owner.
Sell the belt. Sell the belt and the blade to follow.
Oh yeah, I sell the belt.
No, don't do that. I'm joking, but
So it does not look like this dagger is going to be able to leave your possession.
What is the belt worth?
Belt's worth like a couple of copper. But you will have, if you sell your belt, you will have nothing to affix your swords to. Or your other daggers.
Where? I don't sell it actually.
So you return to the inn, kind of confused by what happened and deflated that you didn't make your sale. While you guys are up in a room painting and learning how to grow flowers, you overhear some people talking about more missing people. And that is where we are going to end it tonight.
Bunny tries to scout.
So you just use caution and flower just appears.
Right, but how do you use them?